Wow. I'm just amazed that it took you 2 years to do this, even though technically you didn't tell us everything that's gonna happen and yada yada yada. Why'd you wait so long? Do you see what you're saying in these posts? And you use this picture that I've been telling you about for the longest time. For 2 years, I have asked you for customization using the Bureau terminal. Not once, not twice. Over the course, I want to say damn near 2 years. It already passed March 7th. So I already passed my anniversary for the game that I've been playing for 2 years and asking for the same thing, only for you to have exactly what I've asked you for. I have proof and screenshot messages of all the ideas I've been sending them for the past 2 years. And I have not changed my ideas. And I don't sit there and copy people ideas and yada yada. I don't do that. I sat there with my friends and made this idea for Arrowhead to make their game better because this was after the 60-day plan that I finally decided that I should probably give the idea that my friends made to Arrowhead again, over and over and over. I did it in surveys. That didn't seem to work. So I decided to DM them. And I'm not really sure when this was, or was this before the 60th patch? I have no clue. I don't keep up with time. If you guys are mathematicians who can keep up with that kind of stuff, you guys go ahead. I really don't have the time. And I'm not one of these people who just remembers every single thing. I asked you this so many times, Arrowhead. So many times. I wrote tons and tons of scripts and videos about how I would do the customization system and how I would personally do it. I want to use samples to customize my weapons. I want to make my own weapons using samples. I want to make my own scrats using samples. I want to upgrade my ship using samples. You said you wanted upgrade paths for the ship. I think you should go more. I want a skill tree for our character and for the ship. You said paths, I want both. I don't want to choose one lane of, oh, we get this, we get that. I've been asking you for 2 years for this one idea for everyone to enjoy. This is all I've ever wanted for the game. All I've ever wanted. I told you to add the roguelike mode. You talked about that, pals. I don't know where that is, though. You dropped the cave update right on that, or the untested update right after that. Most people can't even log into the game and play. You just made it worse for them to play, actually, with the update you just had, which you call a test. You guys gotta stop this. Like, stop. Like, seriously, just stop. Like, you have a propaganda community. You have propaganda commanders, okay? That can talk to the community and get a voice for them to you. That's what they're here for. You flew them to Sweden for crying out loud. They adore this game. They love this game. Hips tried his hardest before he even left the game to get you to understand this. I sat there and watched that video or scream. I can't remember which one it was of him talking to you and trying to see like, okay, what if we do this? What if we do that? He tried, and now he's on Arc, and he said he wouldn't come back until the game gets a massive update. Like, what you're promising? And I miss Pips. I know a lot of us do who probably watches this video. You might not care, Arrowhead, but I do. You took away one of the greatest people that I've known to play on this game. He had joy and hopium for this game, for you guys. Even when he still doubted you guys, he still had a copium scream every single Tuesday until there wasn't one. I want this game to be what you are saying it is. Player progression, I want it all. Skill tree, clans. I want a hub for people. I don't mind this actually. You see all this? This is cool. All this is cool. This is cool. This right here though needs to be more than just closed beta testing. They need to be able to have their hands on the patch. They need to be able to like touch the patch as well. And I'm not saying they gotta enforce their own beliefs on it. I think, and this is my opinion, they should get keys to their community. They also play with their community on screen. We don't show any new balance changes. We just show, well, we don't show, what if they don't just, what if they could show the balance changes, but stuff that you want them to show? Five Nights at Freddy does this. Like, why can't we do this? I would sign any paper you want me to if it meant fixing Helldivers 2. If it meant that I could climb and swim, I would do it in a heartbeat. If it meant my stratagem not bouncing anymore, or I can steer my head pod and land on a mountain again, I want all of that. But I don't just want that, Arrowhead. Please, please listen to what I'm saying. I gave you everything you needed for 2 years straight. All of this, all of this could have been done in year one. And you might think that's impossible, but I told you this years ago in surveys so many times. You know how much I actually had hope that you would read it and actually give thought about it? I put it in a meeting for crying out loud in my old survey forms. You probably don't even have those or even read them because they were way too long and no one likes reading a lot of text. They just like to see videos nowadays and shiny, 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 key, key, key. I want this to be more and I want it to be good. I don't just want a cape or and the R5E will be cool. I will love going to go get an FRB. That would be really cool. But I want bigger and better. Custom scrats, custom weapons, Warbond cell attachments that allow you to progress and get more attachments for other weapons, like ammo types, experimental scratch, experimental infusions on weapons, experimental scrats, experimental grenades, like allowing us to morph and mix within war bonds that we already have and ones that you're going to add would spice up the gameplay. I've already tested out A EMP or EMP reprimand with a 10 times sniper scope. Currently, there is a bug in the game that still hasn't been fixed yet, and I don't want them to fix it. On mindless masses alone, only mindless masses, mind you, or Lumets, the Coyote does arc damage with the fire bullets. Now, you might be saying, that's OP. Well, what if I told you that the weapon you actually have does the same damage no matter how many ammo types you add to it? Now, it might be different depending on like explosives, cough, 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 but roughly, I have tested it thoroughly with these systems that are in the game files right now. The customization system that I've been asking for 2 years, they have two systems in there. Just oopsie boopsie, you know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You have everything. You got a bestiary, and yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not under ADA, so I can say what the fuck I want to in this video. You had everything you could imagine. You have HD2, HD1s, all their stuff, all of it. You could just port it as a free update for players. You could have done that in the second year on the anniversary, actually. But instead, we got lackluster. And before I talk more about what the future shall hold, I'm going to talk about what has been making us frustrated. We had cool, fun, niche mechanics when the game first launched. Lead charger like meta. Uh, Dragged up mech. I mean, like I could go on and on. The railgun just being just one-shotting things. Which, by the way, Arrowhead, that weapon was bugged, and you still nerfed it. Please unnerf it. Actually, please unnerf all the weapons and just make a baseline for the enemies to just have more dudes at the spawns. It's not that hard. Like you don't have to nerf the weapons if there aren't one-shotting everything. Like, do you go on Div 10, shoot a weapon, and you just log out? And you say that's a good product to give us? I don't think that's how you do it, Arrowhead. I think if you go down the path of what I've said, what I've given you the entire time, all of it, what we have said, what the community has said, Clay made a whole document about this, which I will be linking in the description below for Arrowhead to see. I'll be pinning it too in the comments, so they can't just say, "Oh, we didn't see it." Oopsie poopsie! I will be showing it. Oopsie poopsie! I just want this game to do what I know it can do. And Arrowhead, I know you can do it. Trust me, I know. I'm not fully oh, I hate you guys so much. I just hate the direction you're doing. This is what I want. Not Christmas lights. I don't even want to show the thing because it's gonna blind me. I don't want Ragdoll City. Hulk Surge should be Hulk Surge. Mindless Masses should have Gigavolt less flesh mobs. Harvesters, so you can shoot them because they have a bubble, and they actually make it challenging when you have a lot of zombies surrounding a harvester. And if there's like two harvesters and like mass amount of zombies, you're reloading a lot. This is on Div 10. I'm not playing on Div 5 where I see one little baby mobs and I get scared and I run away and I'm run diving the entire time. I like to kill stuff in this game. I have 6,000 kills, 600,000 kills, 1,710 hours in the game. And it's not even to brag. It's because people have way more. I've seen two people have 2 million kills, by the way. Holy sheesh! Holy! Yeah, they have 2 million kills. Like, dude, if they're doing this with the base game, can you imagine if you gave them customization? They would have so much more fun killing stuff. That's what they want to do in a horse shooter, Arrowhead. They don't want to sit there and be bored and think of a tactical mill sim experience. You can keep the mill sim, but most mill sims actually have strong guns. And I don't even play mill sims. I just watch them. Yeah, yeah, I'm weird like that. But in all seriousness, if you really want to go down this path, Arrowhead, you can't monkey paw it. You can't lie anymore. You have to be honest. You have to be open. You have to talk. You have to tell us stuff. And I know I just said the same thing over and over and over, but like that's pretty much what you have to do. If you can do that, at least just the first steps, and actually fulfill what you say, making and when I say fulfill, and I mean fulfill, I want you to do the back of the box. Overpowered weapons versus overwhelming odds. I gave you all the ideas you could get up. You can go scour countless Reddit pages if you need to. Steam, Reddit, I don't care. Discord, I don't care what it is. YouTube comments, anything. Add it. If it's coming later this year, add it. Add it all. Even if it takes a while, add it all. I would rather see a big content nuke than some drip content with the new legendary weapon. If you don't follow on this promise, Arrowhead, you're going to lose a lot of people. And I don't want to see you get to 5K players again. I'm not one of those people who just sit there and salivate when you're not doing great. Because I love the game. It hurts me to not play the game. I have too many memories and I'm too fond of this game. And all in all, just I want you to change. I really do.